The game changed, I'm here to restore order. New school and old school, I'm here to connect the border. Real hip hop is just trying to bring that feeling back. I'm a fan of the culture, so for real I be missing that. When you had to really rap, when you said you could spit a rap, trash you get nothing. If you hot, then you get it dap. Bronx the birthplace of the legendary genre. August 11 is the date, really you should honor. Important date, if you don't know about it, it's a problem. It happens to be the date that hip hop was started. KRS-One said bring it to the cipher. Coogee rap, taking the war, that was fire. Rakim, I ain't no joke, was on the lineup. Jada and they dog.
Awesome. It's your boy, the Joker, the Old MC, live direct here on the Even Rush Network, right here live on the Underground Lounge. We here every Wednesday now. This is the first Wednesday that I'll be back live on the platform. And we got, I got my boy right here, the legendary lyric MC, boom bap, producer. I mean, I can keep going. I mean, he, street dwelling, straight talented, bars all day long. This is my man, Shogun Wiz from Buffalo, New York. What's going on with your family?
Appreciate that shit, bro. Shit, man, hanging in there, bro. Enjoying life, working hard.
Yeah. I see you grinding.
Got you, man.
Going live all the time and always in the lab and always putting together projects, man. And, let people know a little bit about yourself that don't know who you are. I know a little bit about you, but let the people know a little bit more about who is Shogun Wiz.
Well, man, I'm just a person, just like an everyday person like everybody else, just trying to get it, trying to grind, trying to hustle, trying to stay alive, trying to maintain, you know what I mean? Like, just like everybody else, but now I just try to pour it out through my music, you know what I mean? So the people that can relate to what I go through and what I do, they can relate to that type of stuff, you know?
Yeah, no doubt. Let people know what influenced you of doing music, especially on the boom bap way, because I'm glad that sound is heavy right now, especially coming out where we from, Buff, and you know what I mean. So let's talk about that a little bit, man. What influenced you in your style and
I've always been around music, man. Like whether it been like people that crumping and like all my friends that they did music, they did rap, you know what I mean, like producers. So it's like I've been surrounded around that my whole life. My mom introduced me to like old school, like Rakim, De La Soul, Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, like Big Daddy Kane. You know what I mean, like super old school. So I was raised on that type of stuff. So like just me getting older, and it's like perfect now that Griselda opened them doors and they do that type of old school boom bap music. It's like shit. So that's the lane I wanted to go to when I first started. You know what I mean? So I'm like,
right.
Take full on, man.
Being in that boom bap community, that community is very heavy right now. And shout out to all my boom bap family, DJs and records and podcast people and all that that's tuned in. You know what I mean? What I'm gonna say is, what's your favorite boom bap? Is it the dark boom bap? Is it the storytelling boom bap? What's your favorite lane?
I say like the dark, gritty. You know what I mean? Like the.
Right,
don't get me wrong. I definitely like the storytelling shit, but dark, grimy, gritty. You know what I mean? Like that, the spooky shit, man. That shit, the shit that makes you want to. You know what I mean? Like that's that shit right there. So I fuck with.
Yeah. No doubt. Yeah, I hear a lot of your. You're very versatile in the boom bap too. I like your style. I've been playing a lot of the music. I've been checking it out.
Appreciate it.
Promoting and marketing. Send the interview, and I was like, okay, yeah, because and plus I always listen to all your new stuff that you go live on IG and all that too. Who do all your production, in your recording?
So I got I do all my engineering, but my producer Tamer Ditto, shout out to him. He does all like majority of my beats. So he's damn there. He figured out my sound on like what type of beats that I know that he knows that I fuck with. So
yeah.
Me and him build a good relationship with each other where now he knows. I mean, I like the loops with the samples, with the singing in the background. You know what I mean, stuff like that. Yeah. He knows I fuck with that. So Tamer Ditto, big producer.
Yeah, what's the latest project you got out right now that you love the most?
Ultra Shogun Wiz for sure. I just dropped that. Yeah. I got crazy features on there. K Pistol, JG. I got Danny Don Dada. I got El Camino, Shots.
Yeah.
I got a bunch more, man. It's a crazy project. A lot of curated good songs on that joint.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah. Also your content, man, your video content and all that. That is amazing too, man. I like the way you do with that, man. That's definitely flavor. So salute you in that way. Which on the show game when you doing your shows, you know what I'm saying? How often do you do shows? Do you connect with a promoter or you set up your own shows
I
or
damn near do everything myself, bro, in house. You know what I mean? In house
right,
management. I go, you know what I mean, snooping on the internet. See, I see other people doing shows. I try to go through, contact them people, see how can I get
right.
into. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or I'm always looking for something to do. You know what I mean? So that way I stay fresh with it, not getting rusty. You know what I mean? I just did a show yesterday unexpectedly. You know what I mean? So
Okay. And what was that? What was that show at? What venue that was at?
that was at the jukebox on William Street.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, my boy Mark Lee. Shout out to Mark Lee. He
Shout out to Mark Lee.
sent me a post about it, and I was like, oh man, I've never been there before. What's that place about? He says like they got like a little open mic thing, man. They got comedians, poets, rappers, all types of stuff, man. So I pulled down there and did 2 songs for them real quick. It was the good vibes in there, man. Good energy.
Yeah, definitely good energy. Buffalo's opening up in a lot of venues and stuff. Man, how you feel about the hip hop culture and the music industry overall coming out of the city of Buffalo right now? How you feel?
It's definitely growing. Like I see a lot of people who didn't do music doing a lot of music now. You know what I mean? And because it's open now. It's like we're being looked at for more than just the bills and chicken wings now. So it's like, shit, why not? Shit, if I could rhyme a little bit, let me try it. You know what I mean? Like, and if it comes out good, it comes out good. It's not for everybody, and some will find out that it's a lot more hard work and money put into it than just hopping on the beat. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? With that being said, like shit.
Yeah, we got mad people tuned in right now that's showing you love right there on the screen. You know what I'm saying? You got your boy Daniel. You know what I mean? You got a fan right here.
Pharmacy, man.
Yeah, they said love your music. Shout out. Yeah, you know what I mean? No doubt. Yeah. They give you a mad shout out. Yeah, that's what's up. People too. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Continue tuning in to the Evening Rush Network. I'm on every Wednesday now, so that's what's up. I'm not on Fridays nights no more. I'm on a Wednesday. You the first one to be on the Wednesday platform of the Underground Lounge on the Evening Rush Network. Shout out to we got my man. Okay, yeah. Buffalo definitely have real hip hop, and definitely Wiz is definitely an example in the game. Your lyrical content crazy. Yeah, your lyrical content crazy. Now on the writing tip, you know what I'm saying? What motivates you to write though? You go through something or you just pick up a pen if the beat fills you? Let's talk about that. How does that work?
It damn near goes with like the beat damn near, like for the most part, the beat takes me. So like Tamarin, for example, will send me a beat that like with a dun 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 like a crazy sample. And it's just something in that beat, bro, that just clicks something in my head. It just makes me want to say something that I didn't even think I could say. You know what I mean? Then I'm like, damn. You know what I mean? It's just the beats take me there, bro. So like, and then me doing engineering other people and seeing their creative process of how they do songs, I'd be a little bit curious. Like, hey, let me try to do it that way. So sometimes I'll freestyle my verse and punch in instead of write. You know what I mean? Just to try it out a little different. You know what I mean?
That's that Lil Wayne flavor.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's different. It's like it's like same thing basically. It's like instead of writing it, you're speaking it. And if you don't like it and you got your own home studio and you ain't paying hourly shit, why not? You know what I mean? Boom.
No doubt.
Delete it, we go again, type shit.
Yeah, that's what's up. I know a lot of people do that. I've been in the studio with a lot of people, man, and I only been in the studio, but I think one time somebody came in, one take. Really, 2 people. The one take didn't write nothing down out of my whole life. I know the people used to talk about that about Biggie and Jay-Z, how they do that and come in, just sit back, playing cards, rolling dice, drinking, and the whole time he was like, "Man, you ain't writing nothing." Man, listen, man, I'm almost done. Like
right.
You've been playing around, you've been kicking it to the females, you've been outside smoking. It's like, then all of a sudden you come in the booth like, I'm ready. You're like, what?
Mm-hmm.
And come in, one take, and it'd be fire, man. Have you ever been in the studio with somebody like that?
They went up there and just one take the verse?
Yeah, just the whole time in the studio, hanging out with you and y'all, chopping it up. But at the same time, you getting yourself together and you wonder what he gonna get, when he gonna, get started. You got the pen and pad right next to him. You know what I'm saying? And he just still sitting there looking at the pad and they picking it up. And then all of a sudden, you like, yo, you ready? We've been here 5 hours. You know what I mean? Yo, I'm ready. It ever happened to you in the studio with somebody?
Yeah, I got somebody. I mean, well, I kind of expect them to do what they do now, but my boy K Pistol, man, like he surprised me. He'll hop on the fucking mic and after just sitting there, we're smoking, vibing out, shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, shit, I got an open verse. I put on a song, he'll hear it. Shit, load me up. I stand right up. His verse will be done in 20 minutes. Gas, all gas.
That's the most talented thing in the culture of hip hop to me. That's the thing. Like, I can write a rhyme quick and still be, you know what I mean? It don't take me no more. If I go in the lab and you have a concept and you be like, yo, Joe, you want to get on this? And I pick up the pad. It'll take me no more than 10 minutes to do a 16. You know what I mean? It's nothing, but and that's a gift by itself too. I know a lot of people that can't do that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But just in there and just jump behind that booth and just make it do what it do and handle your business is phenomenal. That's the most talented thing in the world. That thing right there let me know that this is made for you. You was born to do this. How many songs do you record a week? I know you got to have a hell of a catalog. What's your average song?
On average, man, we do like I'd say like 4 or 5 songs a week, man, on average.
Okay.
Yeah, hell yeah. And that goes a lot to do with like my peers that I surround myself with, man, like Tilly, Suave, JG, Danny Dondada, like they all motivate the fuck out of me. They just I'll get up and I get a call. Awesome. What you on, bro? I'm like, shit, I'm at the house. Music time? Shit, music time. Come pull up. It's like, you know what I mean? Then they come through and we cook up something like hour, you know what I mean? Go through some beats and shit. It's love, man.
So how long you been doing music?
I've been doing music seriously, like putting money behind it and taking it like real, like as a craft for 2 years.
2 solid years. And then you got to have a catalog for doing it seriously for 2 years. You didn't murk past a lot of people.
Yeah. I've noticed like I'm getting a lot of love that a lot of people that have been doing it for like 15 plus years are getting too. You know what I mean? And that also motivates the fuck out of me to keep going and take it more seriously. You know what I mean? And not just as a hobby at first. You know what I mean? Now it's more like, okay, you think I'm good for real? He's like, fuck with that shit. Okay, word. Now me take it a little more serious and put more thought process into the shit.
Right. And as far as the business side of it, you got you understand the business side of it. Was that tough for you? Because I know a lot of people do music. I'm
still learning. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm still learning. Like, you gave me a couple gems and shit. Like, I'm definitely picking up on a lot of things. And as the day go on, I'm gonna definitely learn a lot of shit.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, like I said, you definitely have a voice for the game. You have an image for the game. You're very energetic. You inspire me on the MC side, because me being an MC too, that's why I love when you go live. I check out what you got going on. I love the energy, and it's very in your live is very entertaining. Just to let you know, you made for be on the screen. I could see a reality show, Shogun Wiz reality show.
That'd be fine.
Shogun Wiz the lab or something. That'd be a nice little reality show, because you definitely a funny dude. You have a good sense of humor. You have fun with what you're doing, and that's what's up. That's what makes things more easy for you. You know what I mean? And you think that helps out a lot of people that's around you when y'all creative. It's good to have that sense of humor.
Have that inner child in you, man. You gotta unleash that shit in the studio, man, because you ain't gonna make none of your best songs unless you unlock that inner child, man. That you make the best of your songs like that, man. No lie.
Yeah. Facts. Yeah. I would love to work with you, but I think you'd be fun in the studio.
For sure, man. Anytime, bro.
I love what you got going on, and you good support. You support too, so that's the thing too that gravitates me to you. That you support other people in the city. Who is your favorite MC coming out of town that you listen to in your playlist on the regular that motivates you?
I definitely have to say for sure, man. My dog K Pistol for sure. Recently, I've been listening to a lot of Tilly, Suave, JG.
Yeah.
Let me see. I've been listening to some Kane Wave. Kane Wave be having me pretty amped. Shout out to Kane Wave.
Shout out to Kane Wave. There's no doubt.
Boys like them, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. What about it? What's on your playlist in the industry? What's on your playlist that get you like, okay, I
I'm
need
not
to.
gonna lie, like I'll jump around, bro. Like I'm listening to some Conway, then I might listen to some The Baby. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? I heard Moneybagg Yo just dropped a project. I heard that
yeah,
joint, so I might throw that joint on later. It's called like Love Is Here, or something like that. I might throw that
yeah,
joint on later.
yeah,
Like let me see. Uh, I've been dabbling. Like I've listened to a lot of Sholey. My boys been pointing on me. Sholey's like a battle rapper,
yeah,
and trying to you know what I mean? Like wash my brain up a little bit. You know what I
yeah.
mean? With like a little bit of everything. You know what I mean?
That's
So
right.
like,
That's right.
so that way when I make my songs later, I'm like getting like
Ah,
references. You know what I mean? From
right.
different type of genres, different type of music, and putting my own twist on that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what's up. That the creativity comes out when you listen to a lot of. I know that for me, I have a lot of things on my list too, but it's that one MC that I listen to all the time, like my Redmans and my Rakims and you know what I mean. My Method Man just
I'll have a day, bro, where I'll just be like, I want to listen all old school, and I'll go. I came to bring the pain. You know what I mean?
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
download, and I'll just get download Mad. What's happening with the drain with Busta Rhymes and Method? You know what I mean? Shit that people don't
yeah,
even know about, bro. Like I'm
right,
listening
right,
to that type of shit, but then
all day.
I'll
That's
break out of it, and then I'll listen to Rick Ross for like a week straight type shit, or French Montana. Like I'll
ooh,
listen to
yeah,
everything, but Max B. You know what I mean?
mm,
Like
that's
they
right, that's right,
go from like old school like that up to like new people like Infamous that people don't even know about. You know what I
right,
mean? Like
right. That's a fact. And a shout out to Justin Newman, straight from Australia. He's the street team of Australia. He love Buffalo. He definitely go out there and put us on the map out there. We got a lot of fans out there that love the
that's
Buffalo
fire.
sound. Shout out to Justin Newman. We got Shogun Wiz. If you're not following him, follow my man Shogun Wiz right now. You know what I'm saying? And people showing mad love to you right now. Yeah, 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 chilling. Yeah, no doubt. Appreciate everybody. Yeah, everybody showing a lot of love. So they said that you from Puerto Rico.
Yeah, I'm Puerto Rican. Yeah,
Okay,
somebody said
that's
my
what's up.
mom said it. Somebody said in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's up. Shout out, yeah, salute, Justin, no doubt. You know what I mean? All love, man. I appreciate you putting Buffalo on the map out there in Australia. You know what I mean? And and then you doing your thing, man. You doing your thing, Justin. Shout out to Justin, man.
Shout
So
out
he
to
gonna be
Justin Newman, man.
yeah. He definitely gonna hit you up. He always do. He always support what's
Yeah, I'm
going
gonna
on.
tap into it too.
He's official, man. He definitely got a lot of things going on. He got the merch going on, solid merch. I got my mask and my T-shirt from him. I'll be
Okay.
rocking the merch, and I always support people's merch as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? Once I get a little extra money in the bag, I want to spend something. That's the first thing I hunt for is for local merch. That's my
Oh yeah,
thing.
definitely. Me too, bro. I got a lot of local people shit in my closet.
Yeah, man, my whole half of the closet is nothing but, you know what I'm saying? I tell cats, man, this is my Gucci and my Louis Vuitton. Is
Exactly.
yeah,
That's the designer shit. Yep. I got to get you a Shogun sweater, man.
yeah, man, that may be hot. Now you know I'm a rocker. I'm a rocker in one of my videos. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. I definitely got to get
Yeah,
you.
got to. Yeah, I love your logo. I love the art. I love what you got going. I'm an artist myself, and I love what you got going on. You're very creative dude, and all that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get right into it before we get to the break. Uh, your top 5 rappers of all time. What's your top 5?
I have to be Lil Wayne, Biggie Smalls, Lil Wayne, Biggie Smalls, Mac Miller,
Yeah.
um, Rakim,
Yeah.
and we go with
And that last one always changes, don't it?
yeah. That last one's gonna be different.
Yeah.
They want to go. They want to go with a new artist. I'm gonna go with Infamous. You probably don't know him. He's gonna be blowing up big, but I'm gonna go with Infamous.
Okay, no doubt. Yeah, because usually I do my top 5. That last one or that last 2 might change up sometimes.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. That
Yeah.
last one definitely gonna change up.
Yeah,
It wasn't him.
that's the rotation of the all the FCs. Yeah, the same with me. My last one, it usually be a Conway, Busta Rhymes, Jadakiss, You know what I mean? That's what for me changes a lot.
It's just so hard to be asked that question recently because I've been so in work mode. Like all I've been listening to is me and my friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like nonstop. So it's like I don't even get a chance to listen to my shit. Because then when I'm at work, I'm listening to the shit we made in the stew the night before.
Right.
You know what I mean? Then I get home and we making some new shit. I don't even get the chance to listen to local or my people that's out right now type shit. You know what I mean?
I try to squeeze a day out of the week. When I'm busy because I work for myself, so you know what I mean. I don't punch the clock nowhere, so I try to find a way to where I can, and when I do my grind or do Uber Eats or something, I might bring my tablet with me and just make a playlist on Spotify just to listen to some new stuff, some underground, some unsigned, some saying whoever knew that day, because I go to Spotify on the main page, see what came out that day, and I go through that playlist and see what just to catch up. I be trying to make time to do that, man. I try to make it a habit. You know what I mean? To do that, to keep my ear on the street, because there's so much good music out there that it's hard to even catch up. You got my man Mark Lee in the building. Hustle of the Year right there, nominated for some of his musical awards right there. Hustle of the Year, my man Mark Lee, man. Yeah, no doubt, man. He definitely
for sure.
That brother right there, Mark Lee, man. He's definitely the one that people need to touch down with, because he's a motivational speaker and he keeps people moving. And he gives back to the hood, man. And he always gives back to the culture, man. And like he said, he booked you on the show out of nowhere.
Yeah, he's not selfish, man. He reached out to me. He was like, man, let's come to the jukebox, come perform, bro. You know what I mean? He's not greedy, bro. He shows love.
Yeah, man. That's the type of love that Buffalo brings in his culture, and to continue to do that. Of course, like my mentors always say, if you ain't got no haters, you ain't doing nothing.
Nah, for sure, Mark Lee. But at the end of the day, bro, to me, it's not like about whether you made it or not on the list, because that shouldn't discourage you. You know what I mean? You just gotta work harder.
Yeah. And shout out to Mark Lee, man. He's definitely a hustler. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's tuned in today on the Even Rush Network, the Underground Lounge.
Rome wasn't built in a day. Can't rush greatness.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. And you definitely pacing yourself in your grind. What motivates you to pace yourself? How you pace yourself anyway? That's something that I want to know. What paces yourself like that? How do you deal with that? That's a mental thing.
How do I deal with? How do I say it again? How do I pace myself with what?
How you pace yourself to do what you do in this music? Like, you know what I mean? Because you got the other things you do. You got to, so you got the family. You got everything you got going on. How you put that in your schedule to pace yourself to get things done every day?
Well, recently there's been a lot of ups and downs in my life, so that kind of helps and doesn't help. So it's like that. With that being said, that music is fixing all of that.
Yes,
that makes sense. So
yeah, that definitely does. It does. Yeah, they said the music tape up the wounds, help it heal.
Yeah, exactly. So
forward and on the mental side, you know what I'm saying, on the spiritual side too. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, the music is definitely a healing process, man. And I can hear it in your voice.
Yeah, it has to be done. I can't not do it, but I make the best music when I'm happy.
Yeah. Because you want to make other people happy and surround you.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I can't make like if I can't make music if I'm in a depressed mood or in a sad mood. I just won't make music. You know what I mean? So I got to be in a happy mood so I could talk my shit, because I can't talk my shit if I ain't feeling like the shit. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah. That's different. I know me when I'm depressed going through something, man. I'll usually draw. I'm an artist.
Yeah, I do that. I do a little bit of that too. I used to, at least.
Yeah. Then I'll pick up a pad and write something. Sometimes I write something without a beat. I have a certain MVP in my head anyway, so that helps me out a lot. It's been rough. The past couple of weeks have been rough for me. So this thing here I do here to help other people out, put them on my platform, do the podcast, do the radio every morning. It helps. That's an outlet for me to give back. That's my way of giving back to the culture, pop culture, hip hop culture, all across the board. But me being, and plus my ear always on the street, being from Buffalo. My ear always still on the street still. A lot of people think I'm in Buffalo all the time, but because I'm so involved in so much going on in my city.
Which is dope. You're not even there. You know what I mean? Like you're still putting on for the city, man. That's fire.
Yeah, man. I appreciate that, man.
Shout out to you, bro.
I got to support real good music. I got people that's really out here trying to make something happen. I'm there to help go to that next level. You know, I don't look for nothing. I don't look for none of that extra stuff. I just want to see people be successful because it's our turn, and we've been talented, and we've been under behind the scenes and blackballed for a long time. Now it's our turn to bust through and say, "This is what we got going on." Now y'all can't stop us. You know what I mean?
Gotta let your voice be heard now, bro. This is our time for the voice to be heard, bro.
Yeah, no doubt. So yeah, we'll get into the break real quick, into the commercial break, and we'll be back in with my boy Shogun Wiz. Shogun Wiz been doing this thing for a minute. Y'all need to check him out. You need to follow him right there on the screen on IG. Follow him right now. Make sure you check him out. Make sure you check out his music, check out his content. Go into his description. The link is in the bio. Click on all his music. Check it out. You would not be disappointed. Trust me. Also, check me out. Also, right there, the host, Overlook MC. You go ahead and check that out right there. And y'all make it do what it do, man. Y'all show some love, man. You know what I mean? Y'all show some love. So we're gonna get right to this commercial break, and we will be right back. No doubt.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, Chrissy, here to let you know that the Evening Rush Network now has an app. Yes, an app, you guys, so you can stay connected on the go and watch all your favorite podcast shows. You can download the app at Google Play Store or Apple iTunes. So spread the word. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Also, if you're looking to start a podcast and really don't know how, well, hit us up at the Evening Rush Network at gmail.com and inquire about time slots, pricings, and everything you may need to get started. We got you. Join the winning team, the Evening Rush Network. And also, download that app. What are you waiting for? Get to it.
We trying, man. Y'all see me out here. 716 is live.
Yo, shout out to 716 Live, man. Keep rocking on. You heard me? Yeah.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Vet Green. Listen, we are live right now on 716live.com radio. Make sure you are hitting us up for the morning show every Monday through Friday. That is right, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right on 716live.com. Make sure you hit that radio button once you get there and give us a call, okay? Love ya.
If I'm an artist watching our show, how does one person figure out who their fan base is and then market to them effectively?
I think in order to market, you have to understand, number one, you must know the definition of the word. 2, you must know how to use that word in a sentence. And 3, well, I'm going to market could mean that I'm going to the grocery store.
This guy.
What does the term market mean? What is the stock market? What does market mean? Does market not mean to make money? So in order for me to make money, I have to be specific. Hence, what does the definition of marketing? Can you use it in a sentence? If you can use it in a sentence and you understand the meaning of it, then you understand the context of it. So in order for you to market, that would have to be specific. You cannot be specific if you don't have access to your information. Episode 1, cheat code 1. I don't care who you are, what team you have. If you cannot open the hood and look underneath and know what you are looking at, you don't know if your car can win the race. You hope it will win the race. You believe that if you get enough stickers on the outside of the car, it'll win the race. You believe that if you have the same gas as Dale Earnhardt and Ricky Bobby and the rest of these guys, that you will win the race. That's what you believe. Do you understand what marketing is? And that's what separates 99.9% of the people from the ones that aren't. If anybody can do marketing, there wouldn't be need for marketing agencies. There are people that are masters at marketing. You have people like Ogilvy, who was considered to be the godfather of marketing, the guy who took the Volkswagen Bug and made it a symbol of American freedom. I want you to think about that. This is a man who given the world some of the greatest marketing concepts. One of them is the only product that sells is the one that's advertised. How do you advertise if you don't know who you advertising to? So to not to correct you, but to put that comment on the right path, promotions is, hey, I'm over here. And marketing is, hey, you in the black hat, I know what you like. I got what you want. And in order for me to be able to do that, I have to have the information. So that's why I say it takes about 6 records to get your mapping right. That's why she says it takes about 18 months of consistent releases. Figure out a way that you can hang where you can hang your hat, but you're going to have to hang your hat, whether it's a song a week, a song every 2 weeks, a song every 3 weeks. You know that it takes at least 4 staff of at least 5 people. That's at least 20 people all working independently to help one person achieve one goal. All of that requires information. None of those people wake up in the morning, come to the office, and do what they think has to get done.
It's your boy, the Joker over the KFC. We is back here live right here with my homeboy, Shogun. Yeah, gotta get the name right. It's the brand. I can't mess the brand up.
Shogun Wiz.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely doing what it do. You know what I'm saying? We back and full effect. We gonna get into this conversation. We had a little bit of conversation off air last week on like the business and everything. And, I'm a marketing coach, marketing manager, and all that. And then this is the time where artists can go ahead and ask questions on any question you have about music marketing, how to find a fan base, how to make 10 grand in your sleep, you know what I mean? How to trick the algorithm, how to do whatever you got to do to get your music out there, your brand, your merch, and all that. So what question you got for me today, Joe? It's not time for you to interview me.
Shit, man. Like, what is the best country to aim for if I'm doing boom bap type music?
Good question. That can be any country, really. You're just gonna find your audience. Depends if you got a song that sound like something. For an example, so you got a boom bap track that sound like a Wu-Tang. Of course, Japan, China. You know what I mean? And I will definitely do the UK. Any small tiny city in UK, any towns in the countries out there, I would out there, and also Canada is real heavy. But once you have a certain type of audience, you can any country. Really, you can. You know what I mean? You just got to know your keywords of what that song is. That's why I tell people and artists that that's why it's good. You have like one boom bap, which is the boom bap genre of hip hop. You're not all over the place. I know a lot of artists that do trap, drill, boom bap, R&B. So
what's your take on that? Do you feel like I should market myself in one direction instead of be all over, so that way they know what they're selling if they want to brand me?
Yeah, exactly. Because you know what you're doing is you got good music in all them lanes, but it's hard to get the algorithm to help you push your brand to the next level when you're all over the place. Because if I come out with a single that's trap, and then the next month later I got another single coming out and it's drill, you just confuse the algorithm and possible the consumers. They say, I like that first track, but this one I'm not really feeling because I'm not really into the drill, or vice versa. So if you stick to one style of music and you do it for a long period of time and build your fan base, then you can play around a little bit because you're not going to lose no fans even though they don't like that song. Because you found your solid fan base that you know who your audience is and it's very solid for you. You like, well, okay, I got my solid audience now. Let me play around a little. Let me do some spiritual stuff. Let me do like a little drill / gospel or something. Let me just play with it, see what they're like. You know what I mean? Just to play around with it a little bit and see what's going on. But if you don't have a solid fan base, it's hard to do.
When you got to do features, you damn near got no choice on some songs.
Now, if you have a feature that's on your album, you have control.
No, I'm talking about like a paid feature for somebody else.
Or somebody else says, then you can follow that. You can follow their fan base.
Right.
See what I'm saying? And you can follow their fan base and hope they like your side. Even though you like that song, you know, that's what features is for, the cross network. We got Think and Grow with Vet Green in the building. You know what I mean? My sis. That's what 716 Live. You know what I mean? She's tuned in, no doubt. You know, appreciate you tuning in and sharing, of course. She always do. But yeah, that's called cross networking / marketing. Like when me and you do a feature, we good because we both boom bap. But if you do a song with Lil Durk, you know what I mean? You on Lil Durk's album, on his song, you're gonna follow his fan base. You're gonna market to his fan base for that song and hope they like your stuff. So you know what I mean? You know, because some people's diverse like that. You know what I mean? You got some people just like one side. Especially I notice people that like the drill music, they just like drill. They don't, you know, I don't know about you, but I know I've met a lot of people that just like that genre style hip hop. Like, you know what I mean? And they stick with that because that's what they grew up at. That's their era. And I respect that. Ain't got nothing wrong with that. But you know, but definitely bless you. You know, so you could pretty much hit those lanes when you're doing a feature with somebody. That's a big opportunity because now you can really know what your fan base is, and you know what attracts people to your music too when you're doing a feature with somebody that's doing that style of music. You know, so that's how you do that. Yeah. So once you know your audience, it's pretty much you know your niche. You know what I mean? And you can figure it out. That help you get more followers. And followers will turn to fans. You know, followers and fans is two different things.
Right.
You know, because a lot of people following us right now don't show no love.
They show no love.
Share.
Right. No, yeah,
don't
sure.
like nothing. You know, but they following you. You know, and you know, you may because they know you from somebody else, or they cool with you, or you know what I mean, or they just hating, or they just don't want to share nothing. I try to my best when I'm on to share as much as possible, like as much as possible, because I know that helps their algorithm. I know the game is me being a marketing coach. Especially I see somebody like you that's grinding heavy, and anytime I see you on the feeds, I'm gonna like it, at least share it. I'm not gonna share it, I'm at least gonna like it. You know what I mean? They both gonna do some work for you and all that. So that's how I work. You know what I mean? But if I see it again on another piece of content, then I'm like, okay, this is my third time seeing this joint. I love his work. Let me go ahead and share it now. You know what I mean? Right. To help the algorithm. I know the algorithm is working. And plus you grinding, you working. That's just me. That's my mentality is me. Since I've learned marketing management, it's a habit for me now. You know what I mean? I can't help myself. You know what I mean? So I got to do something. I got to like or share or put a comment in or something to give it that oomph. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense.
No doubt. Yeah, no doubt. What's next? What's next?
I was told that you need about at least 10 to 12 solid fans to at least like true fans to like get your shit where you need to be. Do you believe that's a good number or more?
1,000.
1,000.
1,000. You got 1,000 super fans. You know, that's super fans. You got super fans, and then you have fans, and then you have followers. Okay, your followers is your follower. We talked about that already. Your fans is the ones that's gonna like, share, listen to your music, put it on a playlist, you know, and follow what you're doing. Okay. Your super fans gonna do all that I just said, and plus they're gonna buy merch. They're gonna be word of mouth. They're gonna be your street team. They're gonna brag on you. They're gonna go on your DMs trying to be your friend. You know what I'm saying? Once you get that one to come in your DMs and want to be your friend, that's like they know you forever. You don't know them from a can of paint. That's super fan. So therefore, you need to cater to that person. You need to give them a free T-shirt. You need to give them something free to let them, you know, to keep them fans going on. You know what I mean? You know, that's when you know you got super fan when they're in your DM. Yeah. Make sense?
Yeah, nah, I got
you. It's annoying. I get them all the time.
Nah. I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with that shit, bro. When I get my super fans.
Yeah.
Like I had somebody tell me I was eating pizza at one event, and I dropped something on my back pocket, and he said, "Hey, Shogun, you dropped this." And then I talked to him later on. He's like, bro, I said, I didn't know. I said, I didn't know what to say to you, man. He's like, I felt so stupid. The dude's eating his pizza. He's like, I should have just left him alone. He's like, oh my God. He's like, but I was like, hey man, you dropped something. He's like, dude, I was hoping you weren't gonna beat me up. I'm like, what the hell, man? I'm so shocked. I'm just, I'm like, I was just like, really? That's crazy, man. I'm like, shit, nice to meet you, bro. He's like, oh, you're way nicer. That shit was dope.
Yeah. That's what's up. That's when you got super fast. That's when you leave the house and keep you like, if you got merch, I tell people to get like some pins with your logo on it. Keep like small little posters with your picture on it. So when you see people like that, you could sign it, give it to them, take a picture with them so they can post it up, so they can tag you. Give them a pin, post it, put it on their shirt, or if you got a spare T-shirt, that you got the T-shirts for sale, and you got the little T-shirts on the side you want to give out. You guys, what's your size is, bro? And what's your size, ma'am? Now, I got you. You know what I mean? And give them a free T-shirt. They can take a picture. They can tag you on Instagram, TikTok. They can do a TikTok video with your music behind it. All types of stuff. So many things you can do with your super fans to help you keep them out there going, to keep getting more fans. And plus, they're gonna be a fan forever because they're gonna remember that. So every time you come out with new music, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna be the first ones to get the pre-order. They're gonna be the first ones you get a pre-order. Them the first ones are gonna press that button and get that pre-order before it comes out, because they want to be the first one to get it, and they want to be the first ones to tag it on social media and say, I was the first one to get the Shogun new album, so my favorite track is the single right here, and they're gonna be putting it on, they're gonna be bragging about you. They're the one. That's what street team. That's how you gonna build your organic street team without having a street team. Yeah.
Okay. That makes me feel good as you're saying all that shit, because I definitely got a handful of people that I feel like I could say are followers, fans, and super fans.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I never thought about it like that way though.
Yeah. Yeah. That's part of the marketing pattern that I've learned, and it works for me. I know who my super fans when I'm out and about, especially out here in Albuquerque. I don't come outside much unless I'm working, unless I'm on my grind, whatever. I do my Uber Eats and all that. But when I go to an event, as soon as I walk into an event, it's weird. It feels weird to me. It feels weird that they treat me different being from Buffalo. And it's weird how people will come and bring the hospitality to me and stuff like that. I'm not used to that.
No, me neither, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's like, it kind of gives me a bolt of excitement though. It's like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Going to these weed events and just getting handed free weed because I'm Shogun Wiz, just like,
yeah.
Just like, I'm not used to no shit like that, bro. You know what I mean? Like, for free, what's in this shit? You know what I mean? Like, hold up, man. There's got to be a catch to it, bro. Ain't nothing for free in life. You know what I mean?
That's right.
But I show them love. I'll post their shit on my IG, just to get it to me free. You know what I mean? So I post their brand and shit. So it's all marketing scam. You know what I mean?
It's weird to me. It's like, and then shout out to Zadok, OG out there in Buffalo from the Upstate Click, and now he does his gospel thing and all that. But when I interviewed him on the show, he was like, because you come from a different type of cloth. When you come from the cloth of Buffalo, because Griselda opening that door, and then you humble what you do, you humble what you got going on, they're going to know what that cloth is, and they're going to represent that cloth, support that cloth. Just off the fact that you a Buffalo cat, you connected, and you have skills, and you're talented, and you give it back to the community when you're not even from here. Me not being from here, and I'm giving back to the community. And because that's just natural, that's just the Buffalo in me. That's how we get down, and it's different. That's why your cloth is different. And I had to think about it for a while. When he was telling me that, I wasn't really grabbing it and putting it to my soul. But then after the conversation, after we talked on the podcast, I sat down and thought about it, like, yeah, he is right. You know what I'm saying? Now I get it. You know what I mean? And it's still weird, even though I get it, it's still weird. You know what I mean? And for some reason I don't like that weird feeling. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's hard to explain. So that's why I feel. I know you feel a little weird too. Like you said, nothing is free. Like what's the catch?
Right.
Would you catch me at the door saying I owe you $20? Like
why? What the fuck? So now I don't know. It's dope as hell, man. And I don't expect nothing for free either. You know what I mean? I go there just like I'm normal like you. You know what I mean? They be on some,
You come there
I fuck
support.
with your shit, man. So love,
you
man.
there to support. You spend some money. Help somebody else, another business out, an upgrowing business. That's me. If I got it, I'm gonna break bread. That's just me. If I can, you got a cannabis table, and you know what I mean. And even if something I don't even like on the table, I might just still buy something to give it away. You know what I mean? Just to support. Support. Like, you know what I mean. Even when it comes to merch, sometimes I'll just buy a T-shirt just to buy a T-shirt. You know what I mean? And just have it. You know what I mean? And sometimes I buy two, and just let me get this right here, and let me get two of those, one for me, and then I might see somebody here a T-shirt. You know what I'm saying? And give it to get away with somebody. That's natural to me. My wife tell me I do it all the time. Like, why you get a T-shirt? I said, hey, you want it? And she's like, no. I'm like, I thought both of them was yours. Like, nah. I'll do it all the time. And then she'll look at me weird, like, you know what I mean? But she was like, I thought that was yours. Like, I do this all the time, babe. Well, yeah. What's the next question? I know you got another one, brother.
What do you think I need to work on as an artist?
Your content is good. Your music is amazing. Your videos is good. I think the only thing you need to work on is the marketing side of it and finding your audience, and probably invest more into that side of it. I think you can go to the next level real quick because you have that sound. You're different. You have an amazing brand. The merch is crazy. Like I said, you have a sense of humor. What you're doing. I love your lives on IG. Once you get the marketing side, man, you're gonna see yourself going to another place you've never been before. And then when you get to that place, you probably hit me up again and ask more questions. And it might get weird, because it's a place that you've never been recognized before. As far as people being your fans, your followers, especially on IG, your music Facebook page, and if you have a website, seeing how your website go, build that up, and market that brand, market to the audience that and your audience is kind of easy, really, because the boom bap community is very easy to touch down. You know what I'm saying? I think anybody that does like trap music, club trap, drill music, that lane is real saturated. It's real hard to market there because you really got to be different in that lane. So you being in the boom bap community, I think it's a little more easier for you to be in that boom bap community than what you do to go to the next level. No problem. Because the boom bap community is very spread out right now, digitally and physically, and I think you can definitely be successful in that area as long as you know your audience. And and like I said, I'm a marketing coach, marketing manager. I have the mega class for $99. I tell people that the mega class, and I'll be your marketing coach and marketing manager, and I can train you throughout your career and help you out through the niches that you have problems with. And I help, make it a little more easier for a lot of artists. And I have a lot of artists under my belt right now. They're doing amazing. You know what I mean? I have companies, including the Even Rush Network, 716 Live. I'm their marketing coach and manager. Killer Bishop was my first client, and now she learned from me. Now she has her own class. Now she doing her thing, and that's why she signed to Empire. She's doing her thing, and she has her own label, and she's doing her thing, and now she's teaching her team how to market and brand themselves now. So so she's definitely doing her thing. I'm still her coach to this day. Whenever she need me, she'll hit me up. Yo, I need, give me the advice. Yo, Joke, how to do this? Why you say this in your interview? Why you, because she might see the interview, I might say something to you, and then she might ask questions. Why you asking this? Why you, you know what I mean? I need to catch up. You know what I mean? And then I break it down to it. Then she'll add it to her class, and then she'll do what she do, and then she'll see the difference. Then she can be back 2 months later. That joint fire. That joint. Yeah, I did this and that and the third. So, and the main thing I tell people all the time, if you get signed to a label, labels do not do marketing, they do promotion. And promotion means radio. And now the new definition for promotion is posting. You know what I mean? So you can post all day, you're doing promotion. You're just letting the people that's following you see your content. But when you're marketing, you're reaching people that's not following you and don't know who you are, but want to know who you are. you're reaching those people when you're marketing. You know what I mean? And those are the people you want to reach, because them the ones that's gonna help you get streamed with Bring It Back. They're gonna help you with your music video on YouTube, which you can be monetized and get a bag. That's also part of your publishing check. You know what I mean? They're the ones that's going to call the internet radio stations to request your music, and if they don't got the music and they hear a lot of requests, they're going to find your music and play it on the radio. And that's the publishing check. So, you know what I mean? Marketing brings money. I call it M&Ms. And that's my favorite candy too. So that it works perfect for me. You know what I mean? So M&Ms, yeah, marketing and money. That's what you do. And you have a good brand. You have a good solid brand. Once you get your marketing down, I don't think you're going to have any issues. It's just being consistent. That's going to be the issue. That's going to be the issue of everybody. It's being consistent with your marketing with a budget every month. That's the toughest. Because once you stop doing it for a long period of time, the algorithms are going to fall back, and then you're not going to be able to reach those people on a consistent basis like you've been doing when you're paying for an ad and you're reaching out to your audience and letting them know you got new music coming and checking out your video or your music or your merch. And then you always go live. So that's half the battle right there. You know, you always go live on your IG, you always go live on your Facebook a lot. So that's helping the algorithms move a little bit better too. So once you get to the ad part, what you got your content up with your music, and you're using your links. Don't be afraid to use your Spotify link at all times. Because Spotify is the mother of streaming. If your Spotify ain't popping, I don't care what's going on other platform. You might get a lot of streams, but it's like a 90% chance you're not getting paid 30% of it because of your Spotify ain't popping. You know what I mean? Let me break that down a little bit better too. It's just like the radio stations back in the day. If you played on WBOK and they're playing you every hour on the hour, you know what I mean? And you pay for that. When you pay for that to get played every hour on the hour for a year, and another parent radio station in Philadelphia or in Canada seeing that pop up on the analog screen, you know they did analog back then, it wasn't digital, and they'll see it on the analog paperwork. They're like, yo, who's this Shogun Wiz cat? He been played on the hour in WBOK, owned by so-and-so Cast Network. We need to get that. So what they're going to do? They're going to call WBOK, say, I need a copy of that song, and they might say, because it's going to cost money. So they're making money off your music, sending that tape to them. Same concept on the digital. You know what I mean? If you pop it on Spotify, and your Spotify pop it, but all of a sudden you got a nice fan base on Apple Music is going to make sure you get that money on them streams because your Spotify pop it, the Spotify is number one.
Got you.
You know what I mean? So like say, so if he's doing good here, let's our algorithm help him out over here, and we're gonna do what to do. You know what I mean? And help you out. That's why Spotify is number one. And if you don't have at least 100 monthly listeners, your algorithm is not moving. That means nobody is looking at your content or hearing your music on Spotify if you don't have at least over 100 monthly listeners. Yeah, you know, and once you do that, you'll see that your music get discovered and be on other playlists, and that make you more money on your streams. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's how that works. That's what's up. Yeah. Man, it's been a blessing you being on this platform, man. We could talk forever, man. You good dude, you good people, you genuine. You're a student. You definitely want to learn more, and that's awesome. And the crazy thing about it that your music's phenomenal. You know what I mean? That's the thing. You know, yeah, no doubt. Yeah, tell them ever tap in. Yeah, we got Shogun Wiz in the building, man. Stop playing.
Appreciate it.
We got Shogun Wiz from Buffalo, New York, doing this thing. Go check his music out. Make sure y'all definitely go follow my fam right there, man, on IG. Don't be afraid to follow him. Don't be afraid to go in the description. The link is in the bio. Make sure you go check out his music, his videos on YouTube. Everything is in the link in the bio. Make sure you stay in tune when he got going on. And when he goes live, stay in tune, man. Tap in when he's live on his IG. Y'all gonna be entertained. Trust me, y'all gonna be entertained. He's definitely awesome. and he definitely have fun in what he do, and make sure y'all share it. It's like a little airplane at the bottom of the screen on IG. Go ahead and save that joint, and go ahead and share it, and use it on your reels too. Yeah, use it on your reels.
For sure,
You know,
man.
let that thing fly. Let that thing go viral or something. You know what I mean?
Make sure I tap on my boy too, man. Tap on. Get your fucking show. You see the email on the bottom of the screen, so y'all can tap in and get your interview too, man. Tap in. I got Cash App donate to my boy Overlooked MC, man. You know what the fuck it is? It's Shogun Wiz in the fucking house. Grind City NL at Gmail, man. Tap in if y'all want to get tuned to me, man.
Yeah, definitely get in tune with what we got going on, man. So I appreciate everybody shooting in. Yeah, they sharing right now. I know that's right. Yeah, that's love right there. Appreciate everybody tuned in on the Even Rush Network. Make sure y'all download the app. Go to evenrushnetwork.com, man. Download the app on your phone. They got music, DJs playing, the radio playing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm definitely gonna put Shogun on the playlist on Spotify, which is the 716 Live Radio playlist on Spotify. One of my favorite tracks the first track I played on IG when I promoted this interview. That's my joint. Okay?
What's that? What's
the name of it? I don't even remember the name of it, but that joint flavor, I can find it all day. But I'm definitely gonna put that in the playlist. Like the first promotion I put up during that song. That joint flavor, that production, everything. I love, man. I don't even remember the name of the song. I just listened to it and paid attention to the name. I was vibing. You know what I'm saying? I was in my feelings right there in that one. I like that joint.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, that joint. And I was smoking too. I was on my medication at the time, so I was, you know what I'm saying? I was definitely feeling me. So I'm definitely gonna put that on the playlist. The 716 Live playlist on Spotify. Make sure y'all go ahead and follow that playlist, share that playlist. All your friends and family, put it on your social media, let people know that's all indie artists on that playlist. Shogun is going to be on there, so to make it do what it do, no doubt. Yeah, Mark Lee in the building. We appreciate everybody tuning in. Everybody just showing all types of love today. Everybody just making it do what it do. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Right here on the Underground Lounge, also the Even Rush Network. Shout out to Even Rush Network team for definitely putting on the platform. They're out of the barrels of New York, making it do what it do. And Shogun Wiz, y'all need to make it do what it do right here on the Even Rush Network. We up out of this joint, man. We can go ahead and enjoy the rest of the day. You know, the sun is still trying to go down a little bit over here. You know what I mean? It's a 2 hours difference. But I'm right here. And this your boy, the Joker, the Overlooked MC. Yo, we out.